What embarrassing thing have you done that you're actually really proud of? I completely humiliated myself at my company's annual conference in front of 200 people, but it ended up changing everything. I work for a mid-sized marketing firm downtown. Every year they hold this fancy conference where all the big clients come to hear presentations from different departments. It's basically our chance to show off and hopefully get promoted. I'd been preparing my presentation for weeks. PowerPoint slides, charts, the whole 9 yards. I was nervous as hell because my boss had made it clear that whoever impressed the clients most would get the senior account manager position I'd been wanting for 2 years. The morning of my presentation, I woke up with food poisoning. My stomach was doing backflips, but I couldn't miss this opportunity. I loaded up on antacids and headed to the office, praying I'd make it through. My presentation was scheduled for 2 p.m. right after lunch. I was backstage in the conference room, going over my notes one last time when my stomach started cramping really bad. I knew I was in trouble, but they were already calling my name. I walked out on stage, clicked to my first slide, and started talking. About 30 seconds in, I felt this horrific rumbling in my gut. I tried to push through it, talking faster, hoping to finish before disaster struck. Then it happened. Right in the middle of explaining our Q3 marketing strategy, I let out the loudest, longest fart in human history. We're talking 10 full seconds of pure acoustic horror. The microphone picked up every single note. The entire room went dead silent. 200 people just staring at me. I could see clients covering their mouths, trying not to laugh. My boss looked like he wanted to crawl under the table. I wanted to die. But here's the thing. Instead of running off stage like any sane person would do, something weird happened. I started laughing. Not nervous giggling, but full-blown belly laughs. And I said into the microphone, well, that wasn't in my presentation notes, but I guess that's one way to get your attention. The room erupted. People were crying, laughing. Even the stuffiest clients were cracking up. I looked at my PowerPoint remote and said, unfortunately, that sound effect isn't available on the next slide. That got another huge laugh. So I just went with it. I threw out my entire prepared presentation and started talking from the heart about our company, our values, and why we genuinely cared about our clients' success. No corporate jargon, no fancy charts, just honest conversation. I told them about the late nights our team put in to meet deadlines, about how we celebrated every client win like it was our own, about the time we literally drove across 3 states to hand deliver materials when FedEx lost a package before a client's big launch. The audience was completely engaged. People were nodding, taking notes, asking questions. It felt more like a conversation than a presentation. When I finished, I got a standing ovation. After the conference, 3 different clients came up to me personally. One said it was the most genuine presentation she'd heard in years. Another asked if I could personally handle his account because he trusted someone who could laugh at themselves. My boss pulled me aside later. He said, that was either the worst presentation in company history or the best. Based on the client feedback, I'm going with the best. I got the promotion the next week. The fart became legendary at our office. People still bring it up 2 years later, but in a good way. It proved that being authentic and human connects with people way more than perfect presentations. Now, when I train new employees on client presentations, I tell them the most important thing isn't avoiding mistakes. It's how you handle them when they happen. And sometimes the biggest disasters turn into the best opportunities if you're brave enough to laugh at yourself.